Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Welcome back to the 1-year anniversary. Our first annual, actually it's our second annual now.
Yeah, our second annual.
Reviewing winter makeup trends with my guy friends. But there's one guy friend. So, Jeremy, the only opinion that matters. And he's been drinking, so he'll be honest.
A little bit.
So, these again, there are many articles on winter makeup trends in all different magazines, and they all had different things to say about what the trends were going to be, which I thought was interesting and silly.
Well, it leads you to believe too that, like, you know, nobody
don't know.
really knows. Yeah,
They don't know. They don't know.
What it is that a writer wakes up at noon on a Sunday morning and says, "Oh, I have a deadline." And
I forgot to write that article.
Then
about
they just put Instagram
trends.
pictures together.
They're all Instagram. They're
pictures.
all Instagram pictures and everything that I found.
So.
Every article, everything I found. So I did check the editorial list. I checked the Zoe report. I checked Harper's Bazaar, and I checked Cosmo, which is we did Cosmo last year, and in keeping with it, we are doing Cosmo again this year, just to keep consistency and using the same.
It will always
magazine.
will go.
Yeah, we'll use Cosmo going forward, because when I looked at all the other ones, they had some of them were similar and some were different.
Yeah.
I'd rather stick with Cosmo because that's what we did the first time. And Cosmo. Here's to Cosmo. I'm drinking water.
Okay.
Welcome back to my channel.
Hit me with number one.
Hit me with number one, but also please like and subscribe and enjoy this craziness that we're about to go through. This is a makeup related video, so don't say it isn't. So the first one, I'm going to be dropping little pictures in here. We have our pictures. It's the neon eyeliner trend for 2022. Now, I don't see how this is a winter trend because the neon eyeliner thing has been going on for like a year now.
Right.
It's been all summer.
I think there was even a neon eyeliner last year.
And even last year, I am gonna put a link to our video from last year, which is gonna be awesome, and there will be a link at the end, so you can watch the first one we did. It never died.
So the
neon trend is not going away.
Never
apparently.
died, right?
No, I mean, and I want to know who's pushing this neon trend because like no one I know is wearing it.
I don't see it in the wild, and
I don't see it in the wild. I don't see it in my Instagram timeline anymore either. I think people really see it as a summer thing, the neon thing. It's like a summer thing, but they're pushing it into winter. So
well, maybe it's like the splash of color on the winter.
In the winter, splash of color.
Let's see what they say about it.
What do they say about it?
Okay, so
you tell me what they say
neon
about it.
eyeliner is one of my favorite makeup trends of 2022. Blah blah blah.
It can be a whole look. No blending required.
Yeah, no blending required. Yeah,
it's a lazy.
So they don't really justify it in any other way, and then they kind
Here's what I think.
I don't care.
All these companies can't sell all the neon stuff from the summer, so they're like, "Hey, Cosmo, say that neon is still a trend, so people will still buy this stuff that we have on sale for like 50 to 75% off because nobody's buying it." Okay, next. We have number 2, extra fluffy brows in 2022.
This was, again,
last year.
I seem to remember the messy brows was from last year.
Big fluffy brows last year.
And the same thing I said last year. I like big eyebrows.
A girl with the big eyebrows.
Expressive brows. I like fluffy brows. I don't have a problem with
and
this
like last year was the more like the thicker brows, and this year is like extra fluffy. So they're getting into the more what I heard was that in 2022 there's going to be more different kinds of products that don't like really paste your brows down. Like some of them were like really stiff and really pasty, and this is like more fluffy and natural, I guess.
Well, they look exactly the same.
They look exactly the same, so that's another 2 things in a row. Number 3, bold lips for 2022.
I remember this from last year.
Florals for spring.
I'm starting to think that they're just rehashing
all this.
Or that it's like the same 10 things are always. The style doesn't change that quick.
It doesn't. I mean, Bold lips, it was like...
I like bold lips.
Yeah, bold lips.
That-
But remember last year it was red lips, I believe. Remember it was the blood... Oh, it was the dark blood red, like almost like the 90s gothic
It was the vamp.
The vamp lips, yeah. So now
this
it's bold
is vamp
lips.
of this.
Yeah, so, but it's like bold lips.
But
It's
these look like they're, more of
What
like
does
a
it say?
neon kind of
What
like
is it?
color
Yeah, it's like
to them.
a bright
All right.
red, cherry red.
No, oh, here they go. Nope, the bold lip trend isn't going away anytime soon. The only thing changing when we wear it, swipe on the brightest. So they went away from the vamp, the dark vamp, matte, plum type
So
thing.
they're saying, Plum's coming back. Plum's going.
Well, anyways,
but they're saying to wear it all times of the day.
Yeah, they went to they went away from the burgundy. Oh no.
Well, I'm just saying, no, they didn't. Okay. Number 4 is the minimalist winged eyeliner trend.
Garbage. This is high from a guy's standpoint. This is high maintenance. Weirdo garbage.
Okay, but read the description of it. And I'm going to talk about it too a little bit. But this is that really artsy eyeliner, and the thing is, you don't really do a lot of eyeshadow and stuff. It's
all right, this is copy straight up from a writer that again woke up at noon on Sunday
and said, "Oh crap, I forgot to write that trend article."
All right, so not gonna lie.
NGL. It actually says that in the article.
I'm so grateful for this minimalist winged eyeliner trend. Since I've never been able to successfully master the full cat eye. And this is, okay, to equate this with the cat eye is just garbage. A cat
eye is easier than that.
A cat eye is classic.
If you cannot do a cat eye, how are you going to do this look?
But not only that,
a
guy says a cat eye, it's classic, it's sophisticated, it's sexy, it's sort of mysterious.
Are you an art student?
This is just like you're just trying to provoke a reaction.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Number 5, green eyeshadow in 2022.
Who cares?
Yeah. I've been wearing green eyeshadow. Yeah. Green is my favorite color. I wore it for Halloween. I wore it for Christmas.
One of the colors of eyeshadow that's available.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did they say about the green eyeshadow again? Let's see. ICYMI. Green is having a major moment right now.
Green.
It was the most ignored color. Now I can't get enough.
What consensus is there that this was the most ignored color?
And here's the thing too, where I think this comes in from my point of view, is I tend to come from the whole indie makeup brand thing. Cosmopolitan is very mainstream. Urban Decay, Estee Lauder, MAC, Too Faced, all these like really nude, natural, blah 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 things. FYI, ICYMI. Every single freaking indie brand has released a green palette for the last 6 months practically.
Right.
They're all, and again, it's that thing, just like with music and everything else, the small indie brands are the trendsetters. They've all been showing green eyeshadow. The Potion palette from Black Moxie, which is my favorite, was like months and months and months and months. When did I film that? And I forgot when it came out, the beginning of 2021 or something.
The Potion,
Everybody was going nuts over in the Cobra palette from Carity, I think it came out. There's all these different ones all these greens that have come out. So many.
I do like this specific picture, which I'm sure you
it's going to be up here. It's nice.
That's a nice smoky eye.
And you can do everybody can wear green. You just have to find the right shade of green. So it is.
Up at this point.
Okay. Yeah. You think that's making stuff up?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Glossy lips for 2022.
Yeah.
Now we have to go to the description of this one because it's not just gloss lips. It's like. Now they're like being very specific about the kind of gloss, which I think is kind of silly.
What I don't mean by glossy lips, overlay sticky lip gloss that's bound to catch any and every rogue hair it can find. Yeah. What I do mean is lip gloss with just a touch of pigment and shimmer, like this warm gold. I didn't even realize that. Give your lips a glow. Warm glow. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
I mean, which is nice for winter, but that was also a summer thing.
Yeah.
Manny MUA came out with all his new lip things in October. and they were all like these warm nudes and warm golds, and
Right.
like again, all these indie brands were doing the golds in the fall.
What's the word that they use? Not hazy, but misty. Is misty the word that they use about?
You mean, what do you mean to describe?
To describe things that are semi-transparent and you know what I'm saying, semi-transparent. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah,
so
moving
anyways,
on. So gold lips,
yeah.
not sticky, not too thick. Okay, this again, I swear last year there was stuff just like this, like the smoky eye. Blurred eyeliner makeup trend. Which is great if you're really horrible at eyeliner because you just smudge it all over the place and it's kind of messy.
I can't even tell what's going on.
Yeah, I can't.
It makes no impression to me.
This.
So from a guy's standpoint,
It
this
looks
just
like
looks
she
like
slept in her makeup.
art school girl, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she slept in her makeup.
Some rough makeup.
And we have, as much as I loved a sharp, crisp eyeliner, I can't stop looking at this diffused wing eye look for 2022. Soft, subtle, easy to recreate. So you don't use a liquid or a pencil liner, you do eyeshadow, blend it along the inner corner, extend it into a wing. So basically you're just using eyeshadow all over to do, which is like, I don't know how that's a trend either. There are people there are women who that's all they ever wear is a makeup look. Here's my favorite one. I can't wait to see you think of it.
Oh boy. See, this is the same. This is this is
Yours
another
not
thing
loading.
that just
Statement blush in 2022.
Yeah.
This picture is bad.
I'm
just gonna say it. I no offense to her. It's not her fault.
Yeah.
This is not a good photo.
This is okay. Let me say something here, though. From a guy's standpoint, and I may not, and I may be in the minority here, but I can say from a guy's standpoint, eyeshadow, eyelashes, or lips are what I think really catch a guy's attention. Big
blush.
shiny cheeks. No.
You think she's like maybe been drinking too much
Yeah, I
or
don't know
something.
about the big shiny cheeks. But
yeah, statement blush. I mean,
statement.
and then they say on top of the statement blush and the brightness, I think what really gets with me is then it says to put all that highlight on.
Yeah.
And now here's the problem with the statement blush and how bright this is and then the highlighter. Keep in mind over the winter, most people who aren't in like California or in the South are getting tan are going to be really pale, and then you put this really bright blush on.
She looks like she got a burn.
Yeah, like sunburn, or it looks clownish. It's just
don't like it.
I like it just a nice warm blush. Okay, so Burgundy Lip trend. Rehashed,
yeah.
Before it was the plum lip. And
this was the one they called the vamp look.
the vamp lip.
Minimalist,
Minimalist vamp lip.
Dewy. Dewy is the word.
Dewy
face.
makeup was last year.
Yeah, and
the
then
vamp
big
lip.
vamp lips.
Yeah, and it's like now it's a Burgundy
When do people ever stop wearing that? Ever.
Yeah, and then the other thing is some of the other lists that I saw that I mentioned had the plum lip instead of burgundy lip, and I'm like, burgundy lip, plum lip, vamp lip, it's all the same thing, and you're just rehashing it.
And from a guy point of view, because that's what this video is about, it makes no difference whatsoever. It's the same effect. Gotcha. Big matte lips, dewy face.
Yeah, okay, so number 10, glitter makeup trend in 2022. Now, it's hard to see. She does have a bunch of glitter on her eyes.
Yeah.
She was near your wrapping paper that you used for all your gifts.
This is like if they made a stage play of The Handmaid's Tale, it looks like. They just had a little glitter to it.
I mean, 2022 loves glitter on your cheeks, on your lip. No wrong way to use it. Want to look like a human disco ball? Get a glitter stick. But why?
But this is a weird look. This is one of those weird.
Picture,
every year there's a picture that makes me think, like, what are you going for? Like, is that what this picture's supposed to be? Is her glitter eyes? Because this is not. When I think of glitter, I think of I gotta drop my picture, and when I did the makeup challenge thing, and I had this solid glitter all over my lips. See, because this,
and it was like falling off in chunks.
Because this doesn't look
that's not
like
that
a
glittery.
wearable type of thing.
No, it isn't. Well, and the other thing I'll tell you is like a daytime glitter is tricky because if you rub your eye, it flakes off. It gets in your eye.
And let me tell you something.
Like, scratch the head.
I like aside from the glitter, I like what she's got going on.
It's cute.
If I see a girl like this, I'm like, this is cute. Freckles, a little bit of a dewy look. a statement kind of color on her lips.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, but I
then
don't put
this
this with the
glitter. It's
glitter.
like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're wearing a tablecloth.
Okay, soft glam makeup look. You need to read the description for this one.
All right.
Read the description. We'll kind of point out what's going on here.
While I love a sculpted cheekbone and glistening highlight, I'm also very into this year's soft glam makeup trend, which is a pared down, laid back version of the OG. Instead of using contour kits and smoky eyeshadow, get yourself a little liquid blush and blah, 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 blah.
Basically, it's like low maintenance soft glam, which is like never goes out of style.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it's a trend because soft glam is basically like half the Kardashians.
Again, from a guy point of view,
like 10
there's
years.
some of this stuff that I'm
No
like,
makeup.
I either feel like I never see this or I never stop seeing this. That's what all of these trends are. I'm like, you're either pushing this trend that, I mean, at least like I don't think I ever see, or you're making a trend out of something that I think never goes away. You know?
I think soft glam is a classic.
Yeah, it's like maintenance makeup. You know, it's
okay. The next one's gonna be great.
All right.
Okay, be nice.
So anyways, that's it for the trends.
Two-toned eyeshadow for 2022. Okay, so I have worn this a lot in my videos, but I only wear it in my videos because I want to show what a palette does, and I have to keep doing separate looks, or I could say, well, let's do all the warm colors on this side and all the cool on this side. Let's do neutrals here and color here, but then I wash it off before I go out. I don't like wear the two-tone thing out.
This is another one of those ones that I think is just about provoking a reaction.
Who's gonna, I don't know. Who's gonna wear this and where are they wearing it to? You know, like
this guy, and he's wearing it on Instagram.
Yeah, he's on Instagram. You don't have to choose just one color. You certainly don't have to stick to symmetry either. Yes, you do. Try playing around with mixed pastels like blue and green. Dip into a neon palette, not for a hot pink and a bright yellow. There are no rules.
That's Instagram makeup.
And yeah, that's Instagram makeup. That is not a trend. That's Instagram makeup. And FYI, again, most of us in the indie world have been doing two-toned for about the past 6 to 8 months at least. So this is mainstream going, hey, two-toned. It's like, bitch, we were doing that like 6-8 months ago. So next, this is hilarious. Remember last year was the 90s lips, the 90s makeup? Now they're lined lips for 2022. They're still trying to force lip liner on us and like these overlined lips. And then one of the other articles also said overlined lips.
Right.
One of the other lists said overlined lips.
Yeah. To me, it's one of those things where I think it appeals to a certain group of people and it never stops. They never don't do it
the
if they
lip
like
liner
it.
and the over... Yeah, it's like... If you line your lips, you line your lips. You're not, I mean, who is the person who's going, I never wear lip liner, but it's a trend now, so I'm going to start wearing lip liner all the time.
Right.
But then next year, if it's not a trend, I'm going to stop doing it. It's like you either like to line your lips or you don't.
Right.
It's hard to picture as like a trend. So that's all of them.
That was it, huh?
13, yep.
Well, those were...
interesting.
Yeah, those were...
kind of...
unremarkable? I didn't see anything remarkable.
No.
My favorite one of last year was the neon. It was the neon eyeliner of last year, but it was like multi. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Shoot a picture of it up. But
I will.
But I can't. But that was one of my favorites of last year. I liked the vamp lips, of course. I liked
that
the
was,
messy eyebrows.
Yeah, remember that one was that the girl with the blonde hair who kind of had like a Courtney Love look and she was really pale and she had the vamp lips. We were like, ooh, that's classic.
Same thing,
like,
kind of a dewy face like
and
that
then
thing.
the glitter, remember the disco makeup? That was another one last year. It was like the disco makeup and we're like, well, yeah, same thing.
Right.
So a lot of these, you know, are like, it just, these makeup trend things seem to always be rehashing.
Right.
And they take like things that are, they take a few things that are weird, like the neon, like the white eyeliner, like the graphic eyeliner. They throw those in. Everything else they throw in seems to be like things that are either staples or classic. They say now it's a trend, but you will always find somebody who's wearing that like for the past 10 years, and they've been wearing it since the 90s.
Right.
I know for a fact there are women who have been around since the 90s who are doing the lined lips, the blah, blah, blah. There it is. That's the list from last year. Yep.
Yeah, so
yeah, we found the list from last year. And there was, the dewy makeup. There was the purple eyeshadow last year instead of the green. The lower eyeliner trend. Okay. Now, on another list...
There was messy brows.
Messy brows. Now it's extra fluffy brows.
Right. Here was, again, the two-toned eyeliner for winter. This is like
the graphic eyeliner. Yeah. And it's very similar.
Yep, it was very similar to the graphic eyeliner.
So, if you go back and watch our video from last year and watch this, it's very interesting how...
Yeah. I feel like not much has changed. No. Here's the 90s lip trend.
And the lined lip trend is like the same freaking thing.
And then here's the vampy lip trend.
Yep.
Yeah. And then here, I can't remember what I said in that video were my favorites, but I think that
you liked that one.
I liked the neon makeup trend.
Makeup from last year.
From last year because it was a two-tone thing.
Yeah, it was a two-tone. It wasn't just like yeah. And it was a little bit more creative. Now it's just like
maybe I just like the Instagram picture of it because she's got that. Because she's got this color thing going on with the earrings. It's a good aesthetic in the picture.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. The other one was just hot pink and a hot pink line, and it's like okay,
right,
and nothing else going on. She's got like a nice lip and a nice everything going on with it. But
anyways, I feel like these things don't change, and I feel like next year we'll do another video and they'll just be renaming all of these things. Yeah,
they keep calling it different stuff. But I did see on another list there was that one that was the under eye makeup trend thing from last year. This year, I believe it was on either Harper's Bazaar list or Rachel Zoe, was like the really heavy, smoky under eye trend. I'm like, that was on last year's.
Yeah.
And I know I'm looking at different lists because I'm looking at 2020 to 2021 was last year, and then this is 2021 to 2022.
Some makeup stuff works and some doesn't. Every decade creates some makeup, some conventionalized makeup style, and then it just gets added to the makeup style. So this is the past 100 years of makeup trends just being rehashed every time.
Yeah, they're like you said, every year it's like some poor writer has to come up with the winter makeup trends and then the spring makeup trends, and then what'll be interesting is if you come out in the spring, we'll do the spring makeup trends, and we'll be like, we just did those in the winter. They're the same things.
Yeah.
In fact, I think some lists are already coming out with next year's predicted spring makeup trends. And I'm like, aren't these same ones in your winter trends? And I think also the things with these trends are, who's going to wear these and where? You know, because your job has a lot to do with it.
Right.
If you're like, they're like, oh, well, we're saying the bright, vibrant lip, don't just wear it out to a party or at night. Wear it to your Zoom meetings and to the office. And then, but if you show up to your office in this bright red lip and stuff, and you never wear that, like, and you're like, I'm trying something new. That's good for you if you want to try that, but you know, your coworkers and your boss might be like, what up?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, you have to take into account, like, your environment, too. Like, don't just do it because they say it's a trend. I mean, if you don't feel like it's you, never feel like you have to do a trend because they say it's a trend. Because some of these, it's like, I am not down with the neon makeup.
Right, well, she's got a blue check mark, so she's not probably going to the office.
Right, she's, some of the people in these, a bunch of people, and these are like the, verified blue check mark models.
And
it's like
she's, she's coming up with these looks, and she's doing them very nicely and everything. But this doesn't have to be practical. She's doing this for Instagram.
Right, they're Instagram trends. So they should say the Instagram makeup trends or the TikTok makeup trends or the online. I guarantee if I go out to Target or the grocery store or anything, and it's not just because I live out in the country, but if I even went down to Philadelphia or went into New York City, I would bet I would not see women walking around wearing all this stuff.
Right.
Like, and even me, it's like I might do my crazy looks on Instagram and on my YouTube, but that's not what I wear when on the weekend going out to Target or going,
Right.
And the same thing too. It's like, do the bright red lips. Well, a lot of people are still wearing masks, so that works out really well. And then you take your mask off and it's everywhere.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird. And I agree. I think the final word is, most of the stuff is classic. It's going to keep coming back, and they're just going to keep renaming it and remarketing it. And how much of it is the makeup companies saying, psst, we didn't sell a lot of neon makeup over the summer. You know, maybe we should say it's a winter trend so we can move some of this neon makeup.
Yeah.
You know, there's some of it's really cool and it's great, and I would like to try it more, but it's like really realistically, where am I going to wear neon makeup? Like if I'm wearing all black all the time, like I usually do, and I wear like some crazy like neon green, it might look cool, or neon blue with my hair or something like that. But anyway, but don't, like I said, don't ever feel pressured just because some magazine article says it's a trend. Like, make your own trends. Like, do what works good. Everything
Or
else,
just
or
just stick with the same 10 things that work everywhere, and they'll be on the trend list anyway.
It'll come back. You're probably gonna have something that you're wearing right now that they say isn't a trend, be a trend next year or in 2 seasons. So whatever. So thank you for watching. Again, this was fun. This is gonna be like, we're gonna have to keep doing this because it was fun.
Yeah, I feel like next year when we do this, we're just gonna be in. And here's the repackaged vamp lips.
Yep,
here's the repackaged heavy lip liner.
And the repackaged smoky eye, messy eye.
Smoky eye. Here's those eyebrows again.
The eyebrows.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna package the eyebrows as next.
I don't know. The eyebrows will be Frida Kahlo. It'll just be like a giant eyebrow. I don't know.
Unibrow, right?
Unibrow.
So,
yeah. And who's coming up with the? I don't know.
No, nobody's coming up with the perusing the Instagram on Sunday afternoon to come up with what's a trend.
Yep. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you hopefully before next year, not in a year. You finished your drink. Ding. Bye.